So this video should show you cold start on the AWE. So this exhaust system is another manufacturer's downpipe. They are a high cell sport catted downpipe. The car has not been tuned, so there is no need for that because there's no check engine light. The AWE system bolted right up to the existing manufacturer's system that I have in the car. We removed the mid pipes and everything else in the car is AWE. So this is downpipes to AWE for their SwitchPath C8 RS6 exhaust. So this will be a cold start, first time I've started the car today, and then we'll back out and do some driving so you can get an idea of what it's like at highway speeds, at regular road speeds, cabin noise level, all of that good stuff. So here we go, cold start. After the cold start, in drive, so you can hear what the exhaust sounds like. So this is in drive mode as we exit out of the neighborhood. Depending on your neighbors, you can either leave it in sport mode or drive mode. Makes a big difference, especially first thing in the morning after the cold start. Your neighbors are going to know you're going to work. So this is 25 miles an hour, no drone whatsoever. Sounds basically just like the factory exhaust. You hear more of the road right now than you do of the exhaust. So that's a good acceleration, up to about 45 on a main road, and again, it's quiet. It's just like, to me, it's almost similar to the factory exhaust before we did anything to it, before we did downpipes, before we did anything the first couple of months that we owned the car. So AWE has done a phenomenal job with tuning out any resonance. There is a resonator roughly where my arm sits underneath the car. It's the only resonator in their system. It's about the size of a small backpack. So I'll post an image in the video to give you an idea of what that resonator looks like. But where the two pipes come down and meet underneath the car is where the resonator sits. So then you have the resonator, and then you basically have straight pipe from that point all the way back. So that's it. There's that one resonator. Everything else, as far as weight, I have no idea what the weight on the AWE exhaust is, but it's obviously less than the factory exhaust. So, but weight is not a concern when you're dealing with a car like this. And so, car's already warmed up. I'm going to go ahead and put it in RS1 mode, where you should be able to hear the difference in tone immediately as I put it in RS1. The valves are open now, and we'll do a little bit of drive in RS1 mode so that you can get an idea of what it sounds like in the cabin. This is a very amazing sounding exhaust once those valves pop open. I can't tell you how happy I am, and it's really not just me. This car is my wife's daily. when we had this exhaust installed roughly about a month ago now by Brandon Grantham. She called me, and she was leaving, having the install, and I could hear the grin on her face because of how happy she was with this. So now we're in sport mode, accelerating. You'll notice as soon as I take my foot off the gas, you get a little bit of feedback from the exhaust, a little bit of pop and burble, but it's not terrible. So now we're doing 51. We're doing the speed limit at 55 to give you an idea of what it sounds like in sport mode with the valves open at what would be a normal travel speed. So this is your normal travel speed. There's a little feedback from the exhaust underneath the back of the car. The thing to understand is when you remove the factory exhaust, you get rid of that huge suitcase basically that hangs under the rear valance. And now all you have back there are a couple of stainless steel pipes that exit out into some beautiful black tips. And so you get a little bit of reverb, probably extra reverb, from the fact that those tips cut short of the rear valance, so you get a little bit of sound echo underneath, but it's really not bad at all. It's very negligible. We drove 300 miles this last weekend. We went to a car event here in Colorado, and from there we drove up to a place called Central City, and we had it in sport almost the entire time. No issue talking in the cabin. We had the radio on, we were chit-chatting, and we were driving. So it is a very well-tuned sounds. As far as the overall sounds go for this exhaust, it's spot on, it's perfect. A couple of downshifts coming here. These are manual downshifts. Alright, we are preparing to get onto the highway. So, car is in RS1, the valves are open. So there you go, that's a on-ramp up to highway speeds. Hopefully that gives you a good example of what the sound is like on this exhaust. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. I'll answer you. I cannot thank Sarah and the team at AWE enough for what they have done in production of this exhaust. While I know they probably got tired of my emails, it took about a year of correspondence back and forth with Sarah and AWE and the team there to work out the details so that I can have this exhaust early and get it installed. By the time this video is put together and posted up, the exhaust will be available on their website unless the production date changes for some reason. Again, it is the new AWE SwitchPath C8 RS6 exhaust. It also will be compatible with the RS7 as well, since the cars share the same platform. So look for it on their website. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope the interior sounds were good for you, and thanks for watching.